it's Nigby. This is a Hugo GTA38, and it's one of the 40mm aluminium 1100 clones that I've been looking for absolutely ages. Finally managed to track some down, so I'm just going to show you this and then hopefully pick and gut it for you as well. Now this lock is made by Federal, and it's a copy of their Federal 90A. Federal normally have this keybow, and they make it for several other people. So they make it for Matlock, and you can see that the keybow for the Matlock is exactly the same as the Federal. They also make one for Era, and the thing about them is that and this is the reason I wanted the GTA38. If you have a look at those keyways, they're all sort of a bit similar to American 1100 and not paracentric at all. Very easy access to the pins, and it does make these padlocks quite easy to pick. What this one has got, and I'll show you the difference, is this keyway, this lovely paracentric keyway. Totally different. So even though the padlock's the same, the core's the same and everything, just that different keyway is enough to make me really want this. And the branding, of course. It's a Hugo lock, it's a Greek make. So anyway, the other big difference is the keybow shape as well. So let's just pop that in and show the lock working. Normal, nice shackle pop. Anyway, let's see if we can get this picked and gutted for you. So this keyway does add a bit of complexity to the picking. Tensioning is a little bit awkward. The one place that I find easy to actually get a tension is in there, but that tends to hide pin 1 a little bit. But anyway, let's see how we get on. So, looking for binding pins, click out of 5, click out of 2, a couple of clicks out of 2 and a click out of 1. Click out of 6. And just getting those pins up high enough. If you have a look at that bitting, it's a pretty high-low bitting. It's a pretty good bitting for a little lock like this. So just getting those pins up through that boarding is a little bit tricky. Okay, now it's pin 3, and that's given us a decent full set. So now we're just looking for some counter rotation. Not sure I'm getting up to the warding properly. Maybe picked up the wrong pick. Let's try with this one. Okay, there we go. It's counter rotation off pin 6, and we've got that open. So let's give it a gutting. Take some of that zoom off. We've got the key, but we need to take so exactly the same as all the other 1100 clones. There's a screw down the shackle. I did loosen it off before this video just in case. and what comes out then is a screw and the shackle plate. Put those there, and then we get the federal core comes out. So just for my recollection, the overhang is at the front of the lock. Now we can just lock that up for the time being while I take that circlip off. That's the circlip off. We've got the key, and safe shimming, guys. So there's the core. I'll take those pins out, and what you can see is in that core is that there's a bit of counter milling in there, which is absolutely fantastic in a little lock like this. And then we'll just drop the pins out. So you've got a serrated key pin in one, and that's some drill protection just coming out there. Let's key pin 2, really short little key pin. Let's let that drill protection just drop out. That's that way. New lock, everything's just slightly greasy. Another serrated key pin in 3, tiny pin in 4, serrated key pin in 5, and another serrated key pin in 6. Zoom in on all this in a bit. So put that core there. The shim can come out now. Okay, so we've got a standard in 1, standard in 2, spool in 3, spool in 4, little barrel pin in 5, and another spool in 6. I'm going to save myself the work and not take out those springs. Let's give you a close-up of those pins. Okay, so ordinarily in these eras that pin is always in chamber 2. So when I first came to pick this, I instantly went to I've got a reactor with them and just go to pin 2 looking for that, because it always binds first and it doesn't, and it was way back here in 5, so that was a bit unusual for me as well. Whether Hugo have asked for the configuration or they just randomly do it, but in every other version of this lock I've got, pin 2 is that serrated barrel, and there's normally a stronger spring in there as well. Actually, let's see if we can. Yeah, in this instance I don't think there is. So they haven't put that stronger spring in there. So yeah, they just changed the spec on this stuff. So anyway, that's the Hugo GT38. And absolutely fantastic. Really pleased to have one for my 40mm collection. Thanks a lot.